there was a part that was played in the beginning that was replayed at the very end, where Neil was just getting into his car, into a limo after he had all the success, and he looked over. There was that dumpster, the dumpster that I was talking about, where he was eating the food, and only this time he got out of the car, and he walked over to the man that he saw standing there, and the man hurriedly tried to get away from him, and so he followed him, and when he finally caught up to him and the man turned to him, there was a reflection of him. It was him. So it reminded me of that Footprints movie, or that Footprints poem, where they talk about if you're ever walking alone and there's footprints in the sand, and know that God is always with you. More things to remember from the movie Conversations with God. It was a fabulous movie. And I believe at the Unity Christ Church of Fort Wayne, here in Fort Wayne, they're going to feature a movie every, 1 weekend in every month. And coming up in May, there's one of the New Thought songwriters. His name is, what did I say? Fred Bogart. He's going to come and he's going to sing his song called One Voice. And I believe that's coming up on May 20th if you're here in Fort Wayne and you want to go and see that. It's quite interesting to step out and try something new. Try something new. Talking about the movie Conversations with God. What would love do now without specific results? I'm trying to see, do I have a phone call? We have a phone call. I'm going to pause for a moment and take that phone call. Hello, caller.
Hi there.
Hello.
Hi there. Is this Sandra?
It is. I can hardly hear you.
Is this Sandra?
It is. Who's this?
Live? Okay. Hi, my name's Joe.
Joe?
Joe.
Glad you called tonight, Joe.
Hey, just out of curiosity, what was really like your favorite part of the film, and what really gave you the greatest satisfaction about being able to watch it?
Well, Joe, you just took my punchline. I was saving that for the end, but that's okay. I'll be happy to mention it now and happy to mention it later. What my favorite part of the movie, you want a punchline? Is that what you want? Is that what I heard you say? You wanted the punchline? Joe? Is he still on? I'll tell you what my favorite part of the movie was. Basically, what it was what I absolutely love about whether it's Conversations with God, what the bleep, the making of the Celestine prophecy. What I love is watching God do God's job through all of us, through so many people. Watching how God is allowing spirituality to blend with public service. Watching how much the people, the arts, the writers, the musicians, are being recognized for who they are and getting paid, for heaven's sake. That's what I truly love. And I tell you, from my own perspective, I think that, and this is a suggestion for anyone out there, if any one of you out there want to create abundance in your life, my suggestion is to create it for somebody else. What I learned from the movie, the Conversation with God, was truly that do what you love, that I began to talk about earlier. Do what you love and the money will follow. Live your passion, follow your dreams. Yes, all of that. And with balance. And clearly, clearly, that's all I have to say about that. Is Joe still on the line, guys? Joe's cut? Joe, I truly thank you for asking me that question. That was a perfect question, and I hope you can call me back. And if there's anything that I missed or wasn't clear to you, I hope you can hear me, for God's sake, so we can have a conversation. And until you come back, I'm not going to feel abandoned, for I am always with you. I am always with you. God is everywhere, so I am always with you. Call me back. The number is 422-3902, Joe. Call me back. Where was I? I was talking a little bit about parts in the movie where there were different statements made, and they were talking about, let me remind myself. Well, we went through the Passion, and oh my goodness, there was a lot focused on suffering and how it doesn't have anything to do with any events in their life, and it has more to do with about staying on track with being centered and being with yourself and taking time to stop, look, and listen. Hello, access. Close your eyes for a while and let the world revolve around you. And take time to smell the roses too. Huh? Yes. One point I chuckled at was when he made the statement, you can't have anything you want. Wanting is not a reality in God's world. Any feedback on that statement? If you've seen the movie or not, I want to hear from you. The number is 422-3902. Here on the hotline, that's Calling All Angels Hotline. There was some dialogue in the movie where he asked a question. If there was one question that he could ask God, that he could get a straight answer, on being happy. He was talking about, he was responding back to this gentleman about, all I want you to do is be happy. And whether you choose to have worldly success or not, that's yours. But he made a statement about true masters making a life, not a living. What do you have to say about that? 422-3902. True masters making a life, not a living. Have you had enough yet? Are you ready now to have your conversation with God? Every single free choice arises out of love or fear. What is that feeling inside of you right here, right now? I ask you to call me. I'm Sandra here on the hotline, 422-3902.